folks, Rich here at RCINFORMER. Today I have the latest and greatest coming from FMS models. This is their all-new 1800 millimeter Ranger. This is essentially a larger version of the 1200 millimeter Ranger they put out a little while ago. Only now it's a giant size, 4-cell powered 1800 millimeter plane, and it's essentially FMS's version of a Cessna 172. It looks really nice scale, landing gear, machine nose strut, wingtip lights. I guess it's got some strobes, landing light. And as usual, guys, this thing's, like all of FMS's stuff, fastest out of the box. I do like the fact that it has this really cool green, white, gray, and black paint job. It's just very different than some of the stuff out there, and it should go together really nice. It does have optional floats. I don't have those yet. I'll probably be getting those to demo this thing for you. But in the meantime, I know very little about this because, like I said, at the time I'm filming it right here, guys, it's not even available on the website. So I'm going to grab the box here and just get to it and show everybody what the specs are, because honestly I really hadn't seen these yet. It looks like it's got a 750 kV outrunner, 45 amp ESC, metal landing gear, which I'll show you in detail, oversized wheels for like, you know, grass and all kinds of terrain, stoll capable, so it should fly slow with the flaps. It does say it has landing, nav, and strobe lights, so we'll see how that looks when we get out there flying it. Screws together, again, fastest out of the box, optional floats and flaps, of course. So I will take this, you can see it flying there in the picture. I'll go ahead and put the box aside, and I'm going to get right to getting this thing going here and try and see if I can get this all done in one take. It looks like FMS is taking a page out of the Freewing book and double-deckering all their boxes here. You can see how everything here is really nicely arranged. You got your wing panels right here. You've got your fuselage down in here. Your horizontal here, your vertical here, stabilizers, some parts here, spinner, nose gear. You've got your prop, your instructions right down in here, and your main wing spar and fuselage, of course, main landing gear there. But very concise, and what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm just going to really just pull this out of the box and show it to you as I'm getting it out of here, and just get the parts out. We'll arrange everything nice and neatly. But everything comes out real quick. Everything's real easy to get this thing out of the box. We'll just set these down here. Going to get the tape stick to everything. Put that box aside. Then we'll just pull everything out. This is what I like about FMS, is they are literally making things as easy as they possibly can for all of us, and as quick to build or quick to assemble. And this is going to be one of those airplanes. So just all the parts here. We'll get these all out of the box here. We'll lay them out. I'm going to go ahead and arrange everything nice and neatly, the instructions here, and that's it, guys. These are all the parts. Let me go ahead and arrange everything, and we'll take a much closer look at everything. Here's the layout of all the parts that came out of the box, nice and neat, so we can kind of take a better overview of everything. Right down here at the bottom is the fuselage with the motor, speed controller installed. I think it's your elevator servo installed in the back there. Got your 2 wing panels with struts attached, servos, rods, and horns all mounted. You got your tail surfaces, horizontal stabilizer and elevator, vertical stabilizer and rudder, all ready to be bolted on. They go on with 2 screws. The wings go on with 4 screws, and the landing gear goes on with a few screws as well. But you have your main landing here, real nice machine nose wheel that we'll take a close look at, and also your prop, your spinner, and a parts bag. You got the instructions. And this thing goes together. 4 screws for the wings again, 2 screws for the tail, prop and spinner, and you put your landing gear on with a few screws, and you are good to go. So I'm going to start right off, guys, with the main fuselage here. This thing's real nice. I'm really liking the color on this. It's just a very different kind of a bright lime green with nicely applied paint and decals. Probably would have been nice to have windows, but I think this is a little bit of a budget-minded airplane. It's supposed to be sort of semi-scale, but it just, the overall fit and finish on this thing, as you can see from getting close on it, is really nice. Now, starting up front, we have the motor in there, really nicely secured with your hex drive in there. Lots of cooling all the way around the sides to get in there, and of course that air flows out of those back holes there. So well thought out cooling overall. We've got your landing light up front, which is probably going to be real nice. Dummy exhaust stack, and here's where your nose strut, which is right down there, plugs in. So if you're not using it on floats, you can plug it in there, you can screw it, then you can unscrew, take the whole thing out, and mount your float on your very nice plastic molded landing gear doublers here with all machine threads in there. Super nice. Here's your pass-through for your wire for your water rudder on the floats when we get this thing going with the floats. And again, beautiful plastic plates for your landing gear and your floats with metal nuts in there. And these are just beautiful distribution plates overall. These two plastic pieces, they really distribute the load real well of the landing gear and the floats and everything. So you've got your wing struts, which I think they use like an R clip or like a what you call a cotter pin, you know, that you pop in place. And I'll show you that a little bit later on here. And then your wings overall, folks. There is a really nice wing connector here. These are the new style ones, a lot better than the bullets. They're a little tougher, and you've got real nice plastic fittings again here with machine screw holes in them to screw your wings in. There's your pass-through for your spar. Your spar just fits right in there, goes into each wing. You pop your strut on here and attach it, and you are good to go. So as we go down the backside again, the cooling holes underneath, we get around to the tail of the airplane. There's only, again, 2 screws to get this whole tail on. I'll show you that here soon. Your rudder, these 2 pylons plug, vertical plugs right into the horizontal, and then your rudder right here, or vertical stabilizer here, that tongue and grooves in, this whole thing goes down, and you got 2 screws up the bottom, and the tail is on. All you have to do is get your elevator linkage installed, because you got your elevator servo right here, which looks really nice. Looks like I'm guessing that's a 17-gram servo. And of course, another plastic doubler or load distribution plate, and this is for your vertical and horizontal. That's what holds it all in place. So on down the bottom, just really nice, guys. Nicely applied decals, nice fit and finish. Oh yeah, and the cowling does have some doublers here with some screws, so you can unscrew the 2 screws one on one side, one on the other, so you can get into the cowling. And then that leads us up to the hatch. Hatch is real nice. They've been getting away from magnets, and you can see here, you just pop this up, pop this back or slide it back, lift it up, and that gives you access to the inside. So they've got, looks like 2 straps there for your 4-cell. You can slide your 4-cell fully all the way on up there. There is a little ramp here for the catch mechanism, which is kind of nice. And you see your speed controller down there. It's a 45 amp ESC, but everything's wired. Everything right there is labeled, and everything's ready to go. Nice wood floor, nice wood tray. My only complaint is I wish they were using an EC3 or a Dean's. I just don't have XD60s, but I got the adapters for them. So, but overall, real nice. One thing I've noticed when you put your canopy on, you don't want to push down too hard on this. You want to slide your catch back till it hits the plastic, because you can start getting an indentation there because the plastic doesn't move all the way up. But other than that, really nice canopy latch. Just awesome fit and finish on the fuselage here, folks. So I'm going to go ahead and put that right on down. I'm going to grab one of these wing panels that we can take a look at here. And you can see where the wing plugs in right here. You got the same plastic fitting right here, the spar tube, receiver tube, and those all just plug right in there to the wing. Nice plastic fittings here where you've got your screws that go in. Nice distribution of the load with these large plastic pieces, so that'll secure everything nicely in place. And you see you got your strut here. That's already attached. So all you got to do is just plug this baby in right here, and there's like an R clip or like a cotter pin type thing that you put in there. But the finish of this thing looks nice. I like the top side decals. The front part here is painted. This section right here, this is all a big decal they put on, probably just for ease at the factory. And they've got your simulated corrugations here, because Cessna's always had a corrugation going along the ailerons and the flaps to increase the strength, the rigidity of the metal. So, and they simulated that here. Nice horns all the way around, brings us to the wingtip. You can see it has a droop wingtip, so that'll help with the wingtip vortices and help get this plane slowed down and flying well slow. You got your LED super bright there. I'm not sure if this is strobe or just a constant light, but we will see when we get this together. Another nicely applied sticker. Got your decals, 17-gram analog servo in there. This is not going to be a high-load airplane, so it does have, I'm pretty sure, nylon gears all the way around. And just overall, just a super nice wing, folks. I'm real impressed. You can see how nice this finishes. They've just done a nice job. And the stickers are just applied real nice as well. Here's your spar that just plugs right into there. And let me show you the horizontal and the vertical fins and how nice the finish is on this as well. This is, I think, just a giant sticker that they put on there. 2 stickers, one here, one here. You got your pass-throughs for your vertical stabilizer to plug in. Stickers underneath. Everything on this is traditionally hinged. There's no submerged style hinges, and you can see the shininess right in that hinge. It's a laminated hinge, so they put a laminate over it. No doubt this is a budget-minded airplane. I would imagine the price is going to reflect it, and it's going to be probably a pretty reasonable price. No nice big ball link on there and everything. Everything's molded white to match. And the vertical is just as nice too. Again, traditional hinge, nice ball link, nice horns all the way around, nice decals applied. And look at the fitting. Look how nice that plastic fillet type doubler that it has on there. Really nice. And you can see how easy this thing is to install. You literally just put this on. You've got your tongue and groove right here that's just going to plug right into the top of the fuselage. And then you put this whole thing right down into that saddle. 2 screws through the bottom right into metal. And your whole tail section is on. So I'm really liking this. This is going to be very simple if you want something fast out of the box, something easy to build. This is looking like the way to go. So the landing gear is real nice. Just show you what that looks like, nice and machined. I would put a little foam tack or contact cement right there on your E-rings, just like I do with most of my planes. You guys know that if you watch my videos. And that will help keep you from losing the E-rings. But nice big wheel. We got a 2.75 inch, so nice and big for grass use. And this plugs right in. You can see it has a flat spot, and that's going to connect with a plastic piece I'll show you there, the arm. So when you slide this up through the underside of the fuselage, through that hole we saw underneath, you'll have an arm come down on this with 1 screw to attach it, and it's just that easy to take it off. Landing gear is pretty nice. I'm not really blown away by these plastic simulated aerodynamic fairings. It's really meant there to to make it look good. But you know, again, it is a budget-minded airplane, so they pop these things. These will probably, if I was going to take my guess, we will probably see these things popping off from time to time. They're not necessary on there. I would have liked to have seen those made out of something a little nicer. But you got nice wire struts here, and it's going to be nice and tough. And you've got nice 3.5 inch wheels. Again, a little bit of foam tack on the end there just to keep the E-ring in place. But nice big wheels and landing gear. And then let's get down to the prop and the spinner and the parts bag. These are your hold downs for your landing gear and or your floats, I think. And then there is an antenna that you don't even need to glue on. You can see it has a little catch mechanism there, right there, that you could slide on. I think it goes on the top of the wing somewhere, probably right in that slot, I think, right there. And the nice thing is you can remove it for transport and stick this thing in the cockpit so you're not tearing it off. But you can see here, there's your steering arm we talked about with the flat spot inside right there. You got your R-clips or your cotter tight pins, it's kind of like that. And then the other screws to get your wings and tail on and stuff. So real simple, real easy assembly all the way around. And then we got your prop here. Hex drives in there. Let's see if we can find what it is. It's a 12 by 7.5. Nice machine spin, or nice molded spinner with the hex drive there. This thing will fit in there real nicely as it all goes together, normally via FMS. So it's a nice good sized prop on this airplane, which leads us to the last item, guys. Real simple airplane here again. Got your instruction manual. 1800 millimeters. I'm glad to see we're making some big planes here all the way around. And you can see here the recommended battery down there, 33 to 4,000, 4.8 volts, so 4 cell. You can probably go 5,000 in this if you want to, if you've got a nice big pack and just fly all day, because it's got a big wing on it. I'll know more when I do the flight testing, but you can see your nose wheel installation, your main gear installation with the straps there, the plastic straps that hold molded straps. 4 screws for your gear, 1 for your nose gear, 4 for your main. Over on this other page, just like we talked about, rudder and horizontal go in there. 2 screws get that baby on there. I hadn't even looked at this manual yet, and you can see how easy this is to get together. There's your wings. It does show your R-clips down there to attach. You've got your 4 wing screws there. And there's your antenna that slides right on. You gotta love it. FMS is making this stuff easy on us, easy out of the box. And again, you can store that inside your fuselage when you transport it, so you're not tearing that off. And then this shows your prop and spinner real easy. And your optional float. So I'll get some floats for this and do some float flying demos for everybody. And you can see the straps that secure your floats. Looks like you need about 8 screws to get the straps on. And then you've got that pass-through that Y harnesses in with your rudder for your steering of your water rudder. So there's some rates. I'll talk more about that as I fly the airplane all the way around. And there's your CG. It's a straight wing airplane, so you're looking at 20-25% aft to the leading edge, and that should be really easy to determine. So overall, real nice guy, nice model coming from FMS, guys. Just based on looking at this airplane, the way it comes out of the box, and from my knowledge of FMS, this is definitely, I can highly recommend this thing, guys. This is a very nice model. I'll know more when I get it out to the field and fly it, and we'll talk more about it then during the flight demonstration. Now that leads me, guys, to what I'm doing with my channel. A lot of folks have said, hey, you should do some affiliate marketing. I said, well, don't really want to sell guys a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm not. I only recommend to you guys planes that I think are really great that you should have, and they're also planes that when you see me doing these videos, I'm out at the field flying these. I'm at CEF, Joe Knoll in the fall, flying the things that you see in my video. So I am adding some affiliate links, guys, in the description below. I'm starting to put affiliate links for places like Horizon Hobby, Hobby Zone. Even in my old videos, I'm starting to put those. So when you guys click on my link below in the description, that full disclosure, it does give me a small commission for doing that, for you guys clicking on that link and you know, doing the sale through my linkage, and that just helps me out. It's not really something I want to do, but folks have been suggesting I do it, and everything at RC Informer is free, guys, and I'm here to steer you guys in the right direction and show you really good airplanes. There's a lot of stuff on a lot of channels out there that's you know, kind of not so good, and you won't see it on RC Informer. I'm only here to show you guys really the best stuff, and if it's on my channel and I'm flying it, you'll see me flying it at the field. So I appreciate you guys, everybody out there who likes and subscribes to my channel. The more subscribers I have, it really does help me out, and I'm trying to always grow the channel as best I can. So liking, subscribing, clicking on my link if you find this video was really helpful to you and it helps influence your decision to buy a plane. If you get it through my link, it doesn't cost you guys any more, but it does pay a very small percentage of something commission to RC Informer, and that helps us out with camera equipment, gas, tolls, software, you know, just all the time I put into kind of getting these videos together for everybody. I got my heart and soul into this, guys. I'm just trying to show you guys the best stuff out there, and this thing is awesome, and I can't wait to get it out to the flying field. So guys, stay tuned for the flight demo. Check out my other videos, and thank you guys for watching RC Informer. And as always, guys, we'll see you next time.